you like a special class, you can go back and watch it. Exhale, lower down, although we've missed a few minutes of this one. One more inhale on the right. And exhale, slowly lower down. And then rest your hand on your lap. Take a few moments just feeling yourself resting. You could rest back in your chair or not sit up as strong. I know my mom doesn't have a chair to lay back in, so I just kind of see her rest a little. One more deep inhale, and then we'll inhale your left arm up. Reach your left arm out and up. Notice your arm, your shoulder, your side. Exhale, slowly lower down. Notice if this side feels different in any of those places. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And then grab your block again between your knees. I apologize, but let's do your strap thing again. So put your loop, you already got it looped exactly the way you want it, so you might as well. You're gonna put your loop on the wrist side of your elbow if your arms are down. And when I teaching, that was confusing for a while, because when you reach your arms up, if you put it on the wrist side of your elbow, it's up. Good. So, but you want it close to your elbow on the wrist side, so you've got space for your head to fit through there as you come up. Good. Beth, you might slide your strap down more towards your elbows just a little bit, and the reason why is it'll help your arms move towards straight as you reach them up. Since I can't be there to do, yeah, there you go. Yours are actually on your elbows. That looks good. Good. Okay, so that could be okay on your elbows too, if that feels better for you and you've got space. You must have extra long arms. I think if it's on my elbows, it's gonna take the top of my head away. Good. One more deep inhale, push your feet down. I didn't cue you, reach up. When you reach up past your fingertips, lift up through your heart. Good. Exhale, slowly lower down. Keep pushing your arms into your strap. One more deep inhale, reaching up. Push down, reach up. Good. And then go ahead and lower your arms down. Rest back in your chair. You could put your block on your lap. Set your strap aside. Let your legs windshield wiper a little bit and take some deep inhales and exhales. Notice how you're feeling. So you could, I may not remember to remind you, but one type of breathing you could do on a day like this, because the weather kind of shifted. It shifted into glorious, happy weather. So when it goes from hot to cooler, it can challenge our bodies, our nervous system. So you could do that equal fluctuating breath every time we pause. So let's check in with that right now. And then I'll try to remind you between every posture to reconnect with your equal fluctuating breath. So maybe close your eyes all the way or part way and count your inhale. And then match your exhale to that same count. And if you think about it like those sleep number beds that they sell, you can adjust your breath number just like you can adjust your sleep number. No extra charge. You don't have to pay for that expensive bed. And you can adjust your breath number. You can adjust your breath number between poses. You can adjust your breath number from day to day. The principle is to count your inhale match your exhale to whatever that number is in that particular moment. And that just sends your nervous system, your body, a signal that everything's okay. Actually, everything's good when the weather changes like this. So you're just telling your body, inhale, exhale. Everything's all right in this moment. So find out what your number is on these next few breaths, a consistent number. It might be 2 or 3. If you're longer winded like me, it might be 4 or 5. So whatever your breath number is, just kind of remember it, and we'll adjust it between your next pose. Shift forward. If you don't have blocks, try to turn your toes straight. If you've got a block, squeeze your block. Feel your feet pressing down. Try to shift your shoulders back over your hips and bring your left hand to your right leg. Really feel that downward energy. Push your right foot down as you reach your right arm up. Deep inhale, reach up past your fingertips. And then start to reach over. As you reach over, you might feel your right hip, your right foot start to lift up. So push down, push your foot down, push your hip down. Feel how that'll lift you up a little. Reach up and then reach over. So find that balance place where you're pushing down, reaching up. You can still reach over, but as you start to collapse, I do that too. Reconnect, push down, and reach up. Good. Then reach all the way up. Pat yourself on the back and actually reach up and massage from your wrist all the way down your armpit, your hip. Because you know what? This is good for our nervous systems too when things are changing. Good. You can always do it. And we're doing it with our hand, but if you had one of those exfoliating gloves at home, you could use it. Lower your arm down. Rest back in your chair a moment. Hold your block and just notice your right and left arm. Count your inhale. Match your exhale to that same number. Notice your right and left shoulders, if they feel different. Notice the right and left side of your body. Trying to count while you're observing, it's a lot. Maybe notice each side of your legs. One more deep inhale. And then shift forward. If you have blocks, grab them. Try to turn your toes straight. If you've got a foot block, squeeze your big toe and your heel into the block. If you don't, no big deal. Squeeze your knee block. If you don't have that, just try to turn your toes straight, lift up long and strong, and bring your right hand to your left leg and reach your left arm up. Feel the downward energy, the pushing down of your hip, your foot, and the reaching up, 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 up to the moon, Kansas Bob says. And then reach over to the right, Kansas City Bob. Push your left foot down, reach up, up, up. Reach up, you could look up. You'll feel yourself, yep, I see you leaning over. I do that too. And then I see you smart students pushing down, re-lengthening, good. Then reach all the way up. Pat yourself on the back for a moment and start to massage your arm. Take a little break. And then if you can, reach your arm up long again and sweep down from your wrist all the way down your armpit. Yeah, keep those lymphatics flowing. Good. And then rest back in your chair. If you have a block, you might put it on the more narrow level, but you could also keep it on the flat level. If you don't have a block, just lay back and lift up through your chest. We lean forward so much all day. So anytime you get a chance, especially in August, lay back, put something behind your heart, yes, and let your chest, your shoulders be open. You could rest your arms down by your sides, turn your palms up, and just close your eyes all the way or part way and feel your abdominal muscles, your ribs, your chest and shoulders expand. And notice your breath. Count your inhale. Match your exhale to that same count. And notice the numbers may have changed, no big deal. The main thing we're doing is counting the same number in and out. And that steady in and out reminds our body everything's okay in this moment. Deep inhale. Tyler, if I would have known you had that appointment yesterday, I would have reminded you of this equal fluctuating breath for appointments. One more deep inhale. And then shift forward, grab your blocks. If you don't have a block on this one, you might want to bring your feet and knees together and squeeze them together, which is pretty hard for some people, maybe not for you. So even if you do have blocks, you could try that version. And then I'm going to give you options here. So if you're feeling not so energized, push your palms together, lift up long through your spine, but you're still pushing. And we talked about your pectoralis, your chest muscles lifting. When you push your palms together, that starts to activate those muscles and help them lift. It also activates the back muscles. So even if I said you're not feeling energetic, you're doing a lot of work here if you're doing that. So that could be one option. You might bring your arms up like this if you feel like a cactus today. If you feel super energized and want to work extra hard, you can reach your arms out like this. So pick your passion. I'm doing this one today. Push your feet down, inhale, lift up long through the spine. Wherever you are, shoulders wide. Exhale, rotate to your right and push into your left foot. Good. Inhale, reach forward, extra wide, shoulders lift up through your heart. Rotate to your left and push into your right foot. Inhale, no matter where you are, when you rotate forward, exaggerate, lifting up through your heart. Rotate to your right, push left. Inhale, forward, nice wide shoulders. Push your palms if you're doing that version. Rotate. Shoulders wide as you push right foot. Two more. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head, telescope up as you rotate right, press left. And then inhale forward, squeeze your blocks if you got them, rotate left, push right. And then inhale forward, release, set your blocks down. Shake your hands out if you were doing the palm thing and pushing hard. Massage your knees. You can lean forward, feel yourself getting a back break there. Not breaking your back, but giving your back a break. Massage the back of your legs, the back of your knees. And then do some cat-cows. Really feel your legs strong as you push down, draw your elbows back, reach your heart forward. And then exhale, feel yourself trying to push into your feet. Your legs work as you round out like a cat. Deep inhale, reaching forward, heart forward, look forward, elbows back. Yes, and my co-creator Tyler says you could do lion's breath there, as long as you're not going to spit any droplets on anybody. And that seems silly, but it's helping your jaw, your throat relax. We hold a lot of tension in your face. You could even rear up on your toes like you see cats do. They rear up. And then as you inhale forward, push your feet down. Make sure your hips are glued to the chair. And I'm even pushing my hands into my legs. And make little circles to your left. And notice as you rotate to your left, you want to push into your right foot and hip. Keep it glued down as you rotate to the right. Push into your left foot and hip. And again, adjusting your practice as you need to. If you're feeling energized, keep your spine strong and long, like you're going around the edges of a mixing bowl. If you're feeling tired, I know you guys do other exercises, other workouts, you might want to keep your spine more fluid. You may be here to do more stretching and breathing than exercise. So do what's best for you. On days when I've done my weights, I try to do an easier yoga practice. And I shouldn't say easier. It's for a purpose. I'm stretching my muscles. I already worked them. They need a break. As you come forward, push your feet down and rotate in the other direction. Deep inhales, you might close your eyes. Feel your legs still trying to work to stabilize you. They don't get much of a break, but you can let your upper body relax a little more. Don't forget you could dunk a shoulder towards your opposite knee and feel that stretch. And you could take a few breaths there. You don't have to rush. It's summertime. What do they say? Summertime and the living's easy. The fish are jumping and the cotton's high. The next time you shift forward, you could rest on your hands, your elbows. Sorry, the less I get to sing out, the more I may torture you. I may lose students. I told Alan. Feel the back, that space behind your kidneys expand. Feel the space in the middle of your back expand. Start feeling like it'd be a great day to be in the pond and be a frog. Let your upper back expand. Feel the cool breeze. I'm not outside, but if you're outside right now, there'd be a nice breeze blowing. Thank you for coming indoors. One more deep inhale, wiggle your toes. Push your feet down and slowly press yourself up to seated. If you have a block, grab it. Try to turn your toes straight, lift up long through your spine, and just check in. Notice how you're feeling. So I wanted to do a little shoulder work here. So you're going to reach across your body like you're grabbing something, and then you're going to pull it. And as you pull, and I'm also reaching down. So remember those things we do with your shoulders like this last week, kind of similar because we go down, middle, and up. Same with this, but now we're reaching across and down. And as you reach down, grab a hold like you're pulling something and slide your elbow by your rib cage and really draw your left shoulder back. Inhale, reach down and across. When we reach across our body, that works our brain. Grab a hold and pull your elbow, slide across, and really pull strong, like you're really pulling something. Reach down, grab a hold, squeeze your blocks even, and use your legs to pull back. Good, then let's do the other side. Try to sit up long, reach your right arm across your body and down, grab a hold, push into your feet and pull back, draw your elbow across your ridge and really feel like, I don't know, I don't start the lawnmower anymore, but it's kind of like a slow-mo lawnmower. Good, deep inhale, try to look forward. And you could use your left hand to help you sit up, and really you're using all of your body. Your feet are pushing down, you're squeezing your blocks, and I'm pushing my other hand to help you start or pull whatever you're pulling. Good. And then just pause a moment, lift up long through your spine. And then you're going to reach your left arm at like the center, like shoulder level across. Push your feet down, squeeze your blocks, grab a hold, and you're still going to try to slide your elbow by your ribs as you pull back. Yeah, there you go. Hug it in, chicken wing. Good. Reach out. Hug your chicken wing in. Good. One. We're going to do 3 more like that because we can add a rotator cuff Add heat, come here, and then open the cabinet door. We can add that rotator cuff exercise too. Why not get all the bang for our effort here? Reach across, hug and in, scrape your elbow across, and then open the kitchen door. Good. One more at this level. We may have to add that in every time. And then open the kitchen door. Good. Whew. Let's do the other side. If you're doing that, I'm really feeling that. Lift up long, so reach across shoulder level, grab a hold, pull back, you're sliding your elbow by, and let's just go for the kitchen door from the get-go. Open the kitchen door. So you're really hugging your chicken wing in here by your side. There you go. Inhale, reach across, shoulder level, grab on, push your feet, squeeze your blocks, pull, drag your elbow across your ribs. Sit up strong and then open the kitchen door. Good. Inhale, reach across, squeeze your blocks. Use everything you got to pull that imaginary whatever. Hug your chicken wing in and then open your arm out. Good. Good. Now rest back with or without your block. If you're really doing that, I'm like, whoa, I'm feeling all that. And that's one thing. I love weights. I love my exercise class, but I love this stuff because it really builds our body from the inside out. So now, like when I'm going to do some of that with my clients with weights tonight, but I'll do that with them first because it'll wake those muscles up. And that way when I add my weights in, they'll be stable from those places and more aware. And I'm just amazed. I didn't even have weights, how much I'm feeling that. We still got one more set on each side. You ready? Oh yeah, this is an exercise, is it? It's yoga. One more deep inhale. But it's both. Go ahead and shift forward. On Fridays, I have a floor class. I call it mindful strength training. And really, it's yoga. But I'm just talking about things in ways like this. So now we're going to reach up, push your feet, squeeze your blocks, reach your left arm up like you're reaching for a light bulb across. And look how I'm pushing my right hand and my leg to stabilize my spine as I reach. And then pull, slide your elbow by your side, and then open the kitchen door again. We might as well get that in and swing it forward. Inhale, reach up, push your feet down, reach up and across. Pull down, feel your chicken wings slide there by your rib cage. Good. And then open the door. Good. Only one more. Push down, squeeze your blocks, reach up, grab a hold, pull, slide your chicken wing by your side, and then open the door. Good. And let's just go forward on the other side. Woo! Just when I set my arm down, I felt that whole side go whoop. Like it was like it worked. Okay, so push your left hand into your leg. I'm really using that to help me sit strong, to recruit your muscles is what they call that. Then reach up and across, stretch up, push your foot down, use your whole body and pull. Slide your elbow down by your rib cage. Good, and then open the kitchen door on that side. Good. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, grab a hold. What are you pulling down? Pull it down. Use your legs, use your block. Good. Open the kitchen door. One more deep inhale, reach up, push your feet, squeeze your blocks, pull down, hug your chicken wing in, fling that chicken cage open, and release. Good. Rest back on your block, maybe on the more narrow side. That'll really push your chest forward. If that feels like too much, if it's pushing you out of the chair, then keep it on the flat level. Or if it doesn't feel good, it should feel like it's helping you stretch your chest open, reach your arms down, and really let your chest lift up. Deep inhales and exhales. So I don't know if you can feel it, but a lot of those muscles in my back and my ribs and my side, they're kind of melting around the block and stretching open. So your abdominal muscles, your ribs, your chest expand. And if you prefer, you could keep resting your arms. If it feels okay for you, reach out and up. And exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, slowly lower down. And you could even do your matching inhale and exhale here. I naturally do it and I'm forgetting to tell you. So I'm counting my inhale on the way up. And it'll help you lower your arms down slowly because the way up's probably faster. Your number may have been longer. And if I didn't remind you, gravity might have pulled your arms down quicker, which happens anyway. Then rest your hands on your lap. Take a few breaths, gathering energy. You could count your equal fluctuating breath. If you find that irritating and you don't want to do it, no big deal. It's just one of the yoga tools, one of the yoga breathing tools that I'm teaching you about. Different things work for different people at different times. So you might think, oh, I don't like that equal fluctuating breath, and then you get stuck on a plane for a few hours and all of a sudden it comes in real handy. Or at the dentist office. Okay, when you're ready, shift forward. And let's do your crescent poses. So bring your block to your right foot. If you don't have a block, it's fine as long as your foot can reach the floor. You want to try to push down. And if it's not reaching, you might use a encyclopedia or a phone book. And you're going to slowly lower your left leg down, just a little bit or a lot. Sometimes people, their leg will be all the way forward like this. And I'll say, where do you feel that? And they're like, right here. So wherever you are is fine. I don't want you to overstretch. I want you to feel it in the front of your leg or your hip. As you start to lower your leg down, it may shift up into your hip a little farther. Keep drawing your abdominal muscles in. Look forward, and you can push your left heel back. If you can't flip your toes under, this is actually something I should be doing in my own practice, and I forget, and you remind me. So if your toes pointed and you push down, that's good force too. It can activate the front of your leg. So that's a good way to do it too. Keep drawing your abdominal muscles in and reach your left arm up. If you're facing forward in your chair, you can still bring your leg back any amount. And I still get a stretch right here. Good. Reach your left arm up wherever you are. If you're facing to the side, reach over. Keep pushing both feet down and stretch your left side open. Good. Inhale, reach up, look forward and up. Push your feet down and then reach over towards your chair. One more deep inhale, push down, keep feeling your abdominal muscles draw in, and then reach over. Good. And then inhale, reach up, bring your arms straight ahead. Lift up through the crown of your head, telescope your head up, and as you exhale, rotate towards your chair. And you could hold your chair, each inhale lengthening and rotating. Or on the inhale, you could rotate forward, lift up through your heart, and then exhale, rotate again. Keep pushing your feet down wherever you are. On the inhale, lift up through the crown of your head, push your feet down, and exhale, gently rotate. Good. And then slowly release. Everybody rest back in your chair. Stretch your legs out. Touch your legs, windshield wiper. Notice the right and left sides of your body. We did that big side opener. And we sweeped your arms down earlier. But come while we're resting here and bring your hands to your lower right abdominal region. And it's going to look the opposite of me. So you'll be over here, I think. That'll be your lower right. And you'll go up on the right side. And you'll go across your transverse abdominis. And then you'll go down on the left side. I'm going to be backwards and then down the lower. So you're going in this direction. It's going to back me up the wrong way. So I'm going to go this way a few times. Don't look at me. Good. So even this is helping calm our nervous system. If you noticed, if you're having any digestive issues, this helps stimulate peristalsis. That's the muscle movement in your abdominal region, helps calm things down. One more deep inhale. Sometimes we're really working those muscles hard in yoga, and just when you're relaxing, doing that helps them relax a little so they'll be ready to activate again. So one more deep inhale. And then shift over to your other side. And I know the weather's kind of throwing off my lesson plan because my lesson plan's about the heat of summer. But you may notice when it's hot, especially if you're Pitta dosha, that you get more indigestion, more acidity in your stomach in the summer. And that can help your stomach stop making so much that it'll calm it down. So look straight ahead. Both knees are facing as much to your right as you can. And then your left leg's going to start to scoot down there. Look forward. If you're facing forward in your chair, you're just tucking your left toes back. And geez, yeah, we didn't even have to turn. I feel that too. Push your foot down, lift up through your heart, and reach your right arm up. Push your feet down, lift up through your heart, and then reach over. If you're turned to the side towards your chair, open up your right side. Good. Inhale, push down, reach up, look forward and slightly up. Good. And then keep pushing down as you reach over. Good. One more deep inhale. Push your feet down, draw your abdominal muscles in, reach up and over. Good. And then reach up, bring your right arm straight ahead. Keep pushing your feet down, look forward and slightly up as you rotate towards your chair. And you could rotate and hold your chair. On that one, you'll lengthen. We'll all lengthen if you want to rotate forward and have a little break there. This is my new favorite, to rotate forward, lengthen, and then rotate. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And wherever you are, inhale slowly and wind. Rest back into your chair. Let your legs windshield wiper. Massage your quadriceps, the front of your hips. Use your knuckles and massage side of your IT band. I gotta lean forward to get the part up there by my knees. Just take a few breaths, notice how you're feeling. And then hug your right leg in, and you could use your hands. You could also sometimes you could put that one loop through your legs if you want, or you could just make one, you don't even have to sew it through, make a big loop and put it on the back of your leg. Make sure if you've got a metal or plastic thing, you're not pinching your leg if you're doing this version. You're going to rotate your hip in one direction, deep inhales and exhales. And go the other direction. And then shift forward. You can keep, sometimes if I don't want my strap too far, I'll just sit it behind me on my chair. You could, for your pigeon stretch, you could bring your right foot over to your left and just push your leg over like this. That would be the first pigeon stretch. You could, to make it more potent, start to stack blocks or phone books up, whatever you got at home there. If you have a little stool, I got a little stool. Sometimes some of my students use their little ottomans. You could eventually cross all the way up on your leg. You don't want it to hurt your knee. Tyler, on this one, it would be really awesome to lay back on your back and cross your right leg over. And then if you're sitting in a chair, push your left foot down, push your toes back, and lift up long. Tyler, your right leg will be crossed over and your hands will be behind your left leg. And Tyler, on the floor, his spine is long and we've got to work harder. So it's working harder in different directions. How's that? So you're pushing down, lifting up long. That's our hard work. And when you do that, you might already start to feel a stretch in your hip. And you start to reach forward, keep pushing your toes back. If you're on the floor, Tyler, your legs will move away from your body, and then as you exhale, you'll hug your legs in towards you. Deep inhale, each inhale wherever you are, breathing deeply, lengthening your spine out. And as you exhale, you're either reaching your heart forward or hugging your legs in if you're on the floor. Take 3 more deep inhales. Each exhale, sigh out through your mouth. One more. And then uncross your leg. Rest back in your chair for just a moment. Let your legs windshield wiper and observe your right and left legs and hips. And then hug your left leg in. And you could use a strap, your hands. It can be behind your leg or in front of your leg, rotating in one direction. And the other direction. And then shift forward. And your choice, you could bring your feet together and gently press your leg open like this. That's starting to stretch those same muscles, especially when I sit up, I still feel that. You could be on blocks. This is just going to intensify it. As your leg lifts up, it stretches these muscles more. So lower is not bad. Higher is not better. It's what you need on this day. Eventually, you might cross up here and press your toes back. Each inhale, lifting up long through the spine. Tyler, you'd bring your hands behind your right leg and cross your left leg over. If you're sitting, push your right foot down as you lift up long. Notice where you feel that stretch. And then reach out and forward. And nobody wants to feel it in their knee. If you feel any pain or stretch in your knee, that means it's too far. Our knees don't stretch. We're stretching our hip, our low back, our leg. If it comes all the way into feeling it in your knee, it's too much too soon. Take 3 deep inhales and exhale out through your mouth. Sigh of relief. Yoga's almost over. Not for me. I'm happy with yoga, but you may feel like, oh gosh, what's wrong with her today? One more deep inhale, sigh out through your mouth. And then go ahead and come back up. Grab your strap again. While you're resting back, let your legs windshield wiper. If you've got your loop in there, still leave your loop on and just throw your loop around your right foot. You're going to use your strap to draw your toes back, push your left hand into your leg and lift up long. Try to push your right foot into the floor without locking your knee. And on the inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, draw your abdominal muscles in and start to reach your heart out towards your big toe. If you're on the floor, you could bring your strap to the ball of your right foot and push your right foot towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach out and forward. If this version's feeling good today, stay with it. If you're feeling energized and you want to lift your right leg up, you can. If you do that, make sure you're still sitting long. One more deep inhale. And then wherever you are, release. Try to get your strap off, rest back, and try to rotate your right ankle in one direction and the other direction. And notice again your right and left legs. I see a big difference in my feet. My foot that I stretched has more circulation, which it's wider, which seems weird. Yep, and I see some of you very excited to stretch your left leg. I love eager yogis. I know, you're like, come on, Shannon. Pull your toes back with your strap, push your right hand into your leg. Remember, this is a lot of posture work. Today was a lot of posture work, by the way. And reach your heart out and forward. Feel your heel push down. Try not to lock your knee. Inhale, backing up. Exhale, try to keep your spine long as your heart reaches towards your toes. So you could stay with that version. Or if you feel like you want to lift your leg up, slide your hand down your strap, push your right hand into your leg as you lift your left leg up and take a few breaths here. Wherever you are, feel your sitting pads press down, your right foot press down and lift up long through the spine. Deep inhale. And then wherever you are, if your leg's up, lower it down, remove your strap. Set your strap aside as you rotate your left ankle. Try to rotate your left ankle. And then do a few cat-cows. Bring your hands to your legs. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. If you have blocks, grab them. We're going to do one more neck stretch before we call it a day. Try to turn your toes straight, squeeze your blocks, lift up long. So all that work we did was really warming up your shoulders. If you've got, it's okay for your left shoulder, make a gentle fist and snuggle your left shoulder behind you. Push your feet down, squeeze your blocks. You can use your right hand and arm to lengthen, help recruit the muscles of your core. On the exhale, draw your abdominal muscles in and look over your right shoulder. Deep inhale, sitting strong and long. As you exhale, you could gently press your left arm into your back, but feel your abdominal muscles hugging in, helping your back. On your next inhale, look forward. Feel your ears shift back over your shoulders. Deep inhale, sitting strong, and let your right ear lower towards your right shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths here. Each inhale, sitting strong. Each exhale, let your head be heavy, but try to keep your spine from following your head. Push into your left foot, your left hip. As you exhale, gaze towards your right armpit and take a few deep breaths there. Release your arms, slowly press your head back up. Do a few big shoulder rolls. And then if it's okay for your right arm, make a gentle fist and tuck your right arm behind you. I feel like we've done this one. Sit up long through the spine and look over your left shoulder. Keep pressing your feet down. Inhale strong and long. Maybe look out of the corner of your eyes. And then inhale straight ahead. Try to draw your chin back, ears over your shoulders deep. Inhale, sit strong. Exhale, slowly let your left ear lower towards your left shoulder. Keep pushing your right foot, your right hip down. Keep lifting your chest, lifting up through your heart. Deep inhale. As you exhale, gaze down towards your left armpit and take a few really deep, expansive breaths here. And then let your head release your shoulder. You can set your blocks aside, do some big shoulder rolls, and rest back in your chair. You might place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your abdominal muscles. Just taking a few moments, counting your inhale, matching your exhale to the same count. And I've taught you most of the breathing practices that help me. But one reason I love most of these breathing practices, you can do them anywhere and nobody even knows. Nobody knows you're counting an even breath. Nobody knows if you're doing that alternate nostril breath. They might know if you're doing cat's breath. So. But we can harness our mind when we're in uncomfortable situations that may be unimaginable, but all of a sudden we're there and we can count our inhale and our exhale. And even though it may be a stressful situation or uncomfortable, that even counting in and out of our breath will harness our mind. And it'll send our body signals helping counteract all the stress that everybody is under right now. So I hope as you go through your week, you might find places where you might use your equal fluctuating breath. Now bow towards your own heart. Thank yourself for learning about your body, learning about these yoga practices, these physical but also mental practices that help with our nervous system. And then send this good energy out to someone or maybe a group of someones that might need it today. I thank so much for being here today and taking care of yourself. Namaste. I'll unmute you, so if you have any requests for next time or complaints about this time. My dad wrote a book, my stepdad, and it said complaints are a gift in a business, because when people complain, it gives you the opportunity to adjust. So make sure you don't have to complain, but you can make a request or whatever you need to.
Thank you, Shannon.
You're welcome. Everybody have a good day. Drink lots of water.
Okay.
And did we do your neck stretches twice?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you know what? I've got a recording I can go back and watch later.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My mind's a little having a hard time focus. I got a few things other to focus on today too. So thank you for being here and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all on Thursday on FaceTime Facebook live stream at 2. There'll be a reminder on the MS page to remind you about that.
Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.